My name is Annette Reid and I'm a calligrapher and heraldic artist. I was introduced to calligraphy at school by my art teacher. He happened to be a professional calligrapher, which I didn't know at the time. And since then, I've just been hooked. From a very early age, I really enjoyed watching people write for some reason. I was just intrigued. So when I was at school, I was just not necessarily reading what they had written, but actually to see how they write. I just found it fascinating. So then when I found out that I could actually use handwriting in an art form, because I had a love of art anyway, and I could combine the two, so it was great. For ink, I generally use ink sticks, Japanese ink sticks, and these are ground on an ink stone with water, and I create my own ink that way. That is just a beautiful medium to write with. I use the stick ink for Books of Remembrance and projects. If I want to add a bit of colour, then I would also write with paint, so gouache and watercolour. The pens are pretty straightforward. They're nothing too complicated, and they can be picked up at any good art shop, really. They're a pen holder with interchangeable nibs. They look very simple, but they can produce such beautiful things. I think the Books of Remembrance, it's an honour and a privilege to write them, to be honest. I know it's a very important book, and a lot of people look at them fondly for people who have passed. And writing the Books of Remembrance, there's a lot of emotion behind it. I'm very mindful that a lot of people take a lot from this book, or from any Book of Remembrance. They take a lot from it to see their relatives' names written down beautifully. You know, I'm not bigging myself up there, but you know, it is different to what it would be handwritten somewhere, for example. So to see it in this particular way, in a beautiful leather-bound book, I think it means a lot to them, and I know that I'm very mindful of that when I'm writing, definitely.